YouTube, what is good? Welcome back to another video. Shout out to y'all, man. I gotta let y'all know y'all are turning up every single video. Like, I appreciate it a lot. I really do. Y'all went crazy on the views last week. We had a really good week last week. Y'all went crazy on the views. Y'all went crazy on the likes. Y'all went crazy on just watching the video. And y'all are definitely subscribing. We gained a decent amount of subscribers last week, so I appreciate you all for that. And yeah, man, y'all are real ones. That's all I can really say. That's really all I can say is y'all are real ones. But we got a lot more content coming out. We got our top center builds left that we're going to upload. We got plenty more builds and just a bunch of things that I want to do. So with that being said, y'all know the drill. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notice so you don't miss an upload. We're grinding every day. We're uploading all the time. And yeah, man, we're back today with another build video. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. Today, we got a build inspired by Jimmy Butler, Mr. Jimmy Buckets. The position, small forward, height, 6'7". Y'all love the 6'7" build, so we had to come back with another one. Weight, 230 pounds. Wingspan, 6'8". The build is a two-way, three-level shot creator. Listen, I'm trying to get away from that, but like, I don't know why the builder, when you create builds, they just give the same build name to everything. So we keep getting sort of the same build names: 3-level threat, 3-level shot creator, 3-level scorer. Like, we're getting a lot of the same stuff, but we're trying to get away from it. So let's hit continue and get into the attributes. Close shot, we got a 78. I like that because Jimmy is really good at playing close to the basket and under the basket. So I wanted to make sure he had the 78 close shot, or at least higher than 75. Driving layup, we got an 88. Now, I do think this should be pretty high because he's a physical finishing. He's like finishing at the rack in a very physical way. So I think his layup should be pretty high, so he should be able to do those things. Also, you're going to see a lot of attributes on this build. They're going to be in like weird spaces because I wanted to make it cap breaker friendly while also being able to use this build if you don't have cap breakers. So you see the 88 driving layup. I think that's pretty good. You could cap break it up to 93 if you wanted to, or if you had the cap breakers. That's probably something I would look into doing. Driving dunk, we got a 75. Jimmy isn't a big dunker, but I wanted to make sure we at least had some driving dunk in here so he could get some dunks in when you need him to. Standing dunk, you got a 27. We got the 27 just because it went up with everything else, or I might have only had like 2 points left and it only let me upgrade this. Post control, you're gonna get an 81. What is a Jimmy Butler build without some post control? I went 81 because I kind of want to cap break. If I was going to make this build, I kind of want to cap break post control and mid-range shot. I just don't know which one. So once again, I'm not telling you make this build this exact way, but do take this build and tweak it to your liking. I would try to do something with post control and mid-range just so I could get Hall of Fame post fade phenom. On to the shooting. You're gonna get an 87 mid-range shot. Once again, trying to be cap breaker friendly while also being able to make this build very useful. For sure, I'm cap breaking this though. I would cap break mid-range shot up to get it to 89 so I could get gold set shot specialist. That's for sure. That definitely would happen. 3-point shot, we got an 83. You're going to get limitless range with this build. I would leave this right how it is. I like the 83. I think this being Jimmy, you got to have the mid-range higher than the 3, but you definitely got to have the 3-point shot because Jimmy can knock him down when you need him to. Free throw, we got a 76. Rec heads. Don't be in my comment section mad because I ain't got no free throw on the build. I got y'all. It's not a lot, but I got y'all. On to the pass or the playmaking. We got 72 pass accuracy. Could this be higher? Yes, but I think 72 is really good. For a lot of players that like, they get assists, but they're not like super playmakers, I think 72 is perfect. And I think you can use 72 pass accuracy on this game without having any issues. You're going to get silver dimer. So I like the 72 pass accuracy. Ball handle, we get an 86. I like this a lot. You're going to get gold strong handle, silver ankle assassin, silver handles for days, silver unblockable. If I was going to change anything, I'd probably lower this to 85, but I still feel like 86 is really good. You can take it to 85 and you're not going to lose anything but ankle assassin. Speed with ball, we get a 75. I'm okay with this because Jimmy's not that fast. He's a very slow-paced playing player, so I like the 75 ball or speed with ball. On to the defense. Right here, this is where things get Jimmy Butler-ish. We got interior defense 75. I like that. Jimmy is a great defender in the post. And on the perimeter. Perimeter defense, you get a 92. I think 92 is the best value for perimeter defense on this game. Reason being, it costs a lot, yes, but you're going to get the main badges you need, because after 92, perimeter defense kind of useless. Like it all feels the same. So I think 92 is the best thing to go for. Steal, we got 67. Now, y'all gonna be like, oh, this is a Jimmy Butler build. This build should have higher steal. It should be like a lockdown. Bro, no. Jimmy Butler's just a great defender. He's not an on-ball steal type of player. He will get steals. He'll get passing lanes. But he's not like reaching at the ball all the time. He's just a very great defender. Stay in front of you, stop you from scoring, make you give the ball up and go somewhere else. That's Jimmy Butler. So we went with the 67 steal. Be mad about it. I don't really care. Block, we got 68. Gotta have some block. Gotta have high flying denier. I wanted to make sure I had that. Jimmy's not a great blocker. Like, he's not blocking shots all the time, but he can get the block. So we wanted to make sure we had at least high flying denier on bronze on this build. On to the rebounding. 41 offensive rebound. This went up with other stats. And then defensive rebound, we got a 60. Jimmy Butler's not that great of a rebounder, but I wanted to make sure he got some rebound on this build. Jimmy Butler's your score and defend. That's Jimmy Butler. Score and defend. So we went with the 60 defensive rebound, 6'7", 6'8" wingspan. You'll be able to get a board if you really need to, bro. On to the physicals. We got 80 speed. I like this because Jimmy Butler's not super fast, but he's definitely not slow. So we got him average. I think 80 is slightly above average in my opinion on this game. So I like the 80 speed. Agility, we also got an 80. Jimmy Butler isn't super quick, but he's quick enough to get around the court and move around the court. So I do like the 80 agility. Strength. This is the one that hurt me the most. I went with 73 strength. Reason being, I wanted this build offensively to be very Jimmy Butler and still have good defense, but we had to sacrifice something because the builder's so limited, and that something just so happened to be strength. You get 73, so you're going to get all the strength badges still, but I wish this could be higher, so you at least would have immovable enforcer on silver, but the builder's just so limited, so I couldn't do that. Last but not least, we got 65 vertical. Jimmy's not jumping out the gym, but he's jumping high enough to be able to dunk, get posterizer, aerial wizard, and high flying denier. I like this build a lot. The attributes are really good. I think they're really, really close to Jimmy Butler. Other than the strength, I think everything's really close to Jimmy Butler. I also think this build is very, very useful. Can be used in all game modes. We're going to hit continue and see what shades we get. And you're going to get shades of Jaden McDaniels, like a 3-and-D player. Jalen Williams, another like very versatile scoring and defender. And then Kawhi Leonard, who is literally pretty much Jimmy Butler. So I like this build a lot. You have built a two-way 3-level shot creator. Like I said, I'm trying to get away from that, but the builds like that are very versatile and all around, you're going to get some type of 3-level something. So I like this build a lot. You guys let me know how you feel about this build in the comment section. Is it fire? Is it trash? If it's trash, what would you do to change it to make it better? And if you guys wouldn't make this build exactly like this, what would you change on this build? There were a couple things I would change, but I like the build a lot how it is. Grading this build A to F on it being Jimmy Butler. I'm going to give it an A-. I'll give it an A- just because the build are too limited to really make Jimmy Butler. Matter of fact, no, I'll give it an A. I'll give it an A because the only thing I'm really missing on this build is strength. And the only thing you can argue is steal. So I think this build is very Jimmy Butler. Now, being able to use this build in all game modes, A+. The build can handle the ball. The build can finish. The build can shoot. The build is 6'7", so you can play the ones, you can play the twos, and you can play the threes, and you can play the 1 or the 2 and 3s, and you can of course take it to 5s and play anywhere from 2 through the 1 through the 3. If you really don't have a 1, you can let this build play the 1. Not going to be the best outcome, but you definitely can. So I'll give this build an A+ on being able to use it in all game modes. Once again, you guys let me know how you like this build, or if you don't like this build. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. You're a real one. Hit that like button though. Subscribe if you're new. And turn on post noties. I really appreciate you guys. That's all I got for you guys today. We got plenty more coming, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.